So it's a kind of can of worms to open up to contest. Some people have contested the legality of my Aunt Peg's will. If that were successful, which it has not been, it wouldn't throw the entire will out, because if it were, there would be no heir, and it would all go to the government. The conflict of interest in that would be so severe that the impact on the American economy in terms of our ability to interact with the world, it might be improved in a small block, basically with Europe, depending on how things go. But the rest of the world would just go completely haywire. So, if there were any contestation, it would be, aspect by aspect. If there were any clauses that were illegal, which there were not. It's just the magnitude of the money since basically my investment in Apple. And then after that point, it just went insane. We started up a defense company, and it's just on and on and on from there. But there's also the issue of, I guess I've got two brothers, Dick and Sonny. Dick became Steve, Sonny became Theseus. Dick's situation was based on his best determination of reality, based on the contained situation that he was in. Sonny had a wider view of things, so his mistakes are more permanent. And then there is the issue of alliances with other people outside of our family that Dick does not have. And there's none of that. So if Aunt Peg had been able to process this, and I think she may have been able to process the idea in terms that there are no limitations once I turn 65, as far as I understand, on what I can do with the money, is, and that she wanted me to give a considerable amount to charity, beyond the 10%, and then the other small amounts that she already set up, is to just split it 50-50. Whatever or as much as possible. Basically, whatever. We probably need to discuss it, because some of his ideas are a little weird, but some of my ideas are a little weird too. And put Steve in charge of the charity. From the, we'll have to pay taxes on that, because it's not going direct to charity from the original heir, or the original last person to have paid taxes on it. But I think that would be a good idea, especially because there's going to be, they want, they're always saying they want the private sector to take care of all these people so that the public sector doesn't have to. They just didn't know how big the private sector was, I think, when they said that. And then, and it's an interesting thing that that money would be matched in tax payments. So we pay this amount directly. So I will expect a heavy seeking of money from the government to match anything that we are paying out.